Go up and take the land, take possession of it, for we are well able to overcome it. What happens next? The Bible records in verse 31 to 33. But the men that went up with him said, we be not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we are. And they brought up an evil report of the land which they had searched unto the children of Israel, saying, the land through which we have gone to search it is a land that eateth up its inhabitants. Thereof, and all the people that we saw in it are men of a great stature. And there we saw the giants, the sons of Anak, which come of the giants, and we are in our sight as grasshoppers, and so we were in their sight. How do you see yourself? I often ask people that. How do you see yourself? If you see yourself as a grasshopper, you are a grasshopper. There's an interesting quote. If you think that you're a nobody, you probably haven't been in the bed with a mosquito lately.
That's right.
Do you get that? Mosquitoes never think they're nobody, but you and I can go and kill them. So if you think you're nobody, then you haven't been to bed lately with a mosquito. Because he doesn't think he's nobody, he's go all out, eating every portion he can get. Right? Remember, it's all about perspective. How do I see it? If I can see it and I will believe it, I will receive it. If I do not see it, I will never get it.
Hallelujah.
And if I see the wrong things also, I'll get the wrong things also. Depends on what you see and believe and what you're asking for. Let's go on in our story. There were similarities and differences in these 12 men. What were they? All of them were leaders in their tribe, correct? That is for sure. That's a basis. All of them received the same promise and the same opportunity from chapter 13, verse 2, that Moses spoke to them. The differences were, 10 spies said no. They were pessimistic. They never understood their mission. At no point of time are they speaking about God in any of their sentences. They're only speaking about their enemies. Have you heard people like that? I hear them all the time. My life is so tough. Everything's going wrong for me. You don't understand, Sister Arlene. You've never been through what I've been through. I'm thinking, how do you know? You don't even know what I go through. We have assumed everything, correct? Because we love to assume. What happens is most people see only till their nose. They cannot see beyond. Visionaries see beyond their nose. They look. That's why the Bible. In the Bible, the Lord told Abraham what? As far as you can see. He didn't say whatever you see around you. All your problems, your situations, your issues. He didn't speak like that. God is a God of big thinking. Our God is a big God. It's time we awake and learn to think like Him. If you say that you're a child of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, you should act like Him also, no? You should think like Him also. Otherwise something is wrong with the relationship. Correct? Judah and Ben have all mannerisms of Samuel and me. Come home, you'll see. Nothing is different from two of us. They've either learned something from him or me. And sometimes when something's going wrong, he says, it's you, they learn from you. And sometimes I tell, no, it's you. You know why? Our children will only become like us. Nothing is going to change, or they're not going to go beyond you. Unless you give them a big picture vision. If parents do that, their children swell to the heights of victory. If you want your child to swell to the heights of victory, give them a big vision. Don't teach them to be like a little chicken in the yard at the back of your house. So here are these 12 guys, not utter a single word about the Lord. Pessimistic, negative, and that spread like wild plague throughout the camp. That's what everybody believed. Shocking, right? What a shocking thought. Everyone believed what those 10 said. Every tribe believed that. Only Joshua and Caleb said, let's go. They understood their mission. The Bible doesn't record that Joshua and Caleb were of any military stature more than anybody else at that point of time. It does not say that Joshua and Caleb were 10 feet tall and everything was going right in their life? Same situation in the wilderness, but different perspective. They saw God bigger than the giants. They said, what? These guys, you should now figure out my God. You figure out who my God is. Why are you concerned about these guys? They're nothing. They're like midgets. You haven't seen how big my God is. If we can get a simple understanding of how big our God is, we will never fear anything. Nothing. Our God is able. Our God is capable. Our God is victorious. Our God is all powerful. Our God is the only one who sits on the throne. Our God is the only one who has heaven as his throne and the earth is like his footstool. I mean, come on. Who messes with him?
Nice.
Who dare mess with him? Come on, I'm his daughter. Who dare mess with me? I got that into my brain a long time ago. Judah, when they have a problem at school, they come and tell both of us, you know, Mama, this is what happened today, or Dad, this is what happened today. And I feel like they can't handle it. I let them handle it. Okay, this is how you should do it. This is how probably you can say it. This is what you can do. And if I feel that they can't and they're scared, I tell them, go son, deal with it. Mama and Dad will come and beat them up. That makes them say, okay, my mom and dad is backing me up. Correct? My God and your God always backs us up. So these two guys, they knew that. Numbers 14 verse 1. The picture gets worse now. All the congregation lifts up their voice and cries, and all the people weep that night, the Bible records. What are they weeping and saying? They're not weeping and saying, God, we know that you will help us, you're so good. No. Opposite. God has now finished us. He has brought us here again to die. Everything they've said 9 times before, they just repeat here again. I can just imagine God's patience and perseverance with people. I would definitely